Algebra Lesson 3, Simplifying Expressions Using the Product Property of Exponents. Exponents is something we actually call power, but we're going to use the terminology exponent in our algebraic lesson. An exponent is the natural number. It indicates how many times a base is actually used. So if we have 5 to the third, the 3 is our exponent. And the 5 will be our base. The base of the power is a number used as the actual factor. So 5 would be our base. Let's look at an example. We have 7 to the third power to the third exponent. The 3 indicates how many times the 7 needs to be multiplied by itself. So it would actually be 7 times 7 times 7, which will equal 343. The same rule applies for all different numbers. Let's look at a decimal. 0.3 to the fourth exponent. The 4 indicates how many 0.3s are multiplied by each other. So there would be 4. 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3, which our answer would actually equal 0.0081. The same rule applies when it comes to fractions. It's 1/2 to the 5th power to the 5th exponent. So it would be 1/2 multiplied by each other 5 times. 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. And we multiply across. The numerator first. We multiply all the ones together. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 will equal 1. And do the same for the 2's. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 would be 32. All right, let's add something new to our exponents by actually multiplying factors with an exponent. And here's the rule, the product property of exponents. If m and n are real numbers and x does not equal 0, then x to the m power times x to the n power equals x in m plus n. Now, according to the rule, it sounds super confusing. Let's go ahead and break it down to make it a little bit easier. If our factors match, if our x's or a's or m's or n's, if they match, then you can add your exponents. Let's take a look at this example. The example is x to the 5th times x to the 7th times x to the 2nd. Because our factors are all x's, then all we have to do is add the 5, the 7, and the 2. We add those three numbers together, you end up getting x to the 14th as your answer. All right, let's take a look at this example. In this example, it is m to the third times m to the second times m to the fourth times n to the sixth times n to the seventh. When we're looking at solving this equation, we look at the factors that match. If you notice, we have 3 m's and 2 n's. So to get our answer, we do the m's first. We add the powers to the m's, which is 3 plus 2 plus 4. All right? So was 3 plus 2 plus 4, that'd be 9. So the answer would be m to the 9. Let's take a look at the n's. We have n to the 6th and n to the 7th. So what we do is we take our exponents, our powers, and we add them together. 6 plus 7. You'll end up getting 13. And we take that and we multiply it down here with the m's. It's the 9th. Then we add the exponents of the n's and got n to the 13 to get our answer m to the 9th and n times n to the 13. You can write it with the multiplication sign separating the m to the 9th and n to the 13th, or you can write it as they are touching. Both mean multiplication. Of course, if you have questions, come see me.